kupię jej bukieciku. Potem kino, kawiarnia i spacer, księżycową jasną noc. I będziemy szczęśliwi, weseli, aż przyjdzie północ i nas rozdzieli. I umówię się z nią na dziewiątą, tak jak dziś.
Right, we have 4 people on. 5. We have okay, możesz zacząć. Możesz zacząć.
I love Polish songs, old Polish songs. I literally think like my grandma Irena is here with us. I have her portrait, guys. I don't know if you want to see her because I always talk about her. Julia, can you turn the camera around and show Babcia?
Later.
Okay. Hello. This is this time of the day, this time of the week, Saturday, 5 o'clock Central Time. We welcome you to Aga Boho Creation, my studio. I still didn't do the video like I promised to do of the studio, but maybe tomorrow, Julia, help me. So I can show you what everything looks like here. Who do we have there?
I see Olga,
Hi, Olga.
Lydia,
Hi, Lydia.
Tomek,
Hi, Tomek.
Angelica,
Hi, Angelica.
Sherry,
Sherry, hi.
Dennis,
Hi, Dennis.
Mark.
Hi, Mark. Hi, Mark.
It's not showing. Oh, there's more, but I can't tell you who they are. It doesn't show me.
Please say hi to us so we know you're there. We've learned Heike's name. I don't know if you still, if she's there, but if you're there, please let me know if I'm pronouncing your name right. So,
Not yet.
okay, so let's start. I did something unusual. Oh, by the way, I have to apologize because I found out that I'm not supposed to say certain things, use certain words, phrases, and kind of difficult because my tongue is tied. It's Facebook requirements, and they can shut us down if I say something that I'm not supposed to say.
We just won't get as much viewers and stuff.
And we won't get viewers,
so.
or that's a lot of things that it's. I had no idea, and since I started to do lives, I just learned about it. So it's very unfortunate because I cannot refer to certain things, but I'll do my best. So anyhow, do you guys remember what we did last week? We put 3 different colors, and I said I'm gonna put one more color to finish, and then we're gonna pick up from there. So the first thing was that DIY paint that we put.
Oh, Renata's here. She says,
Renata.
hey.
What was that?
Water lily.
Water lily. Then on top of the water lily, we wet blended Givenery by Dixie Belle. Then cobalt blue, and I started cobalt blue, and then I said I'm gonna just put cobalt blue on. I started on one side. I'm gonna finish, and then I'm gonna highlight with the aubergine. So the darkest color went last, okay? And what happened is, this is the final product. So what I did, I put all the colors, all 4 colors, 1, 2, 3, 4 colors, and then I waxed it, and I trim the top, the paper that we put on top. I waxed the top, and I put 3 colors of wax on it. And now I want you to see, I purposely did it like that because I want you to see how huge, I don't know, I hope you can see how huge the difference is between something that has 3 waxes on and something that is just painted. It's beautiful. I'm not saying that it's not beautiful because it's still beautiful, right? I mean, we could just leave it like this. But so much more depth, so much more colors are more vibrant, so much more dimension. Look on the side. You see the difference between this wax with clear, white, and black, not waxed at all. A lot of people don't like to wax. All they do is paint and they put clear coat. And that's it. They don't care for waxes. They don't understand what the waxes are for. They think it's too difficult. They put too much. I've learned from Mark, thank you Mark, how to put waxes on. And I think I literally put them on everything, even modern pieces. I love them. You can do so much with them. I've recently started to get more comfortable with white wax. So what you see here, is, besides clear wax, which we're gonna be doing this on this piece, so I'm gonna show you and teach you from the beginning. But you see how much brighter and smoother this one is versus this? So I put a clear coat, then I put black, and then I put the on the whole piece, I also put white wax. Not only on the crevices, to put a little bit of white wax in the places where the designs are, but I also put it on the whole thing. And then at the end, I take this gigantic brush and I polish everything. And make it really nice, and it looks elegant. It looks professional. It looks like you put so much effort into it. It's just this brush, brush is doing it. It's so hot in here, Julia. I don't know if we need to have these lamps.
Yes, we do.
It's getting super hot. But this. So, what do you guys think? Do you see the difference? I don't know. You guys can see it in this. No, not really.
Not really. I mean, a little bit. I think you can tell a little.
Anybody?
There's definitely like a different shine to it.
No? I have to tell you, because I have people coming to the studio and looking at them and saying, oh my God, how much different those pieces look like in real life. When I actually stand in front of them and can look at them with my own eyes, they look so much different. By the way, guys, remember we were talking about Madeline, the piece that didn't have any likes and didn't generate any traffic, nothing happened, the one that I put 50 hours, that we have all the videos on YouTube, how I did all those hours and hours of labor. This just sold.
Those were the words you weren't supposed to use on the live.
Madeline found her destination place and is going where?
She found her forever home in Oklahoma.
Her forever home, and is going to Oklahoma.
Yeah, Lydia says it looks much different.
So I am going to miss her because we really, Madeline beloved. Well,
we thought we had a little more time with her.
Yeah, we wish we had a little bit more time. We have a few more days. She's going to be shipped out around the 20th. So we have a little bit more time with it. But I'm going to miss her. It's my baby. And it is a really nice piece. All right, so wanted to talk about this. So let's go to work. Any questions? Any hellos? Anything? Anybody's talking to me there?
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
Tracy just joined.
Hi, Tracy. All right. So, Julia, can you show with the camera what the finished top look like when it's distressed and clean and waxed?
And this is
so you can stay with the camera here for now. This is what we have right now. This is how we left last week.
Anita just joined.
Hi,
She
Anita.
says, hey, cześć dziewczyny.
Hey, Anita. This is all I do. You see, Julia? I gotta make sure. Go back here. There are spots that glue didn't catch too well, so I sanded it off. I had to make sure that nothing is sticking out. Here, there was some bubble. I like it the way it is. I actually would do it on purpose, but it just happened. So, let's go back to this.
Renata says it looks amazing.
It really looks much better, Renata, than what you can see on the camera. Seriously.
Jansen says hi from Phoenix, Arizona. Hey from New Jersey.
How is the weather there? Did you guys get snow?
We're apparently getting 8 more inches of snow tomorrow. I don't know how I feel about that.
So this is paper. No matter how you look at this, this is still paper. So I put already like 2 coats of wax here. And then I'm gonna start putting clear coat. It's water-based. I don't really use anything that is not water-based. So we're going to put top coat on this, and I'm gonna put 3 top coats. I'm gonna just do it once today and show you how I do it. Because it is still a paper, so we gotta make sure that it will be waterproof. I really could use my electric sander, but it is too loud. So I'm doing a workout. In the meantime, guys, ask me questions, because I want to tell you about something that we're very, very, very excited about. And that is, as of yesterday, we are proudly represent Mint by Michelle, and we're going to be selling, and we are selling decoupage paper by Mint, which is amazing. I have the paper here in the studio to show you. So the paper is already available. Julia put it on our website. So I wanted to talk to you about this. You guys perhaps maybe want to work on a piece with me from the beginning to the end and use decoupage paper on it by Mint. See, this isn't glue too well,
No.
but it's okay. It's okay.
By the way, he says only in the high country. Today it's 72.
Lucky you guys. We got enough of snow. We like snow when we go skiing, but that's about it.
Magda says hi.
Hey, Magda. See how hard I have to work for my friends? Almost. Because this paper is really thick. This paper is not like...
It's thicker than the other decoupage you
it's so
use.
much thicker, so much. I've never used it before. This is the first time. This is not the rice paper. This is some kind of... something really, really... It's thicker than... When you touch it, it's thicker than a poster. It's almost feels like a cardboard. So...
And it has like a little bit of lamination to it.
Yeah.
Which is different from the Mint papers.
Mint is rice paper. This really feels like a cardboard. And we don't want regular edges. This doesn't bother me. I just have to make sure that nothing at all is sticking out. So nobody can come up and just put their nail underneath and start feeling it. And here too, make sure that there's no bubbles, nothing left. And I actually like this when it's distressed like that. It looks authentic. It doesn't look like it's factory made.
We have 2 questions. First is from Ciocia Lidia. She says, jaki klej używasz? Czy papier jest samoprzylepny? No, that's
No. No, we never use the self-adhesive paper. Never. There are so many different mediums to use, so many different products. Everybody has their one of choice. I use
top coat, right? You
top
used
coat. That's what I use
to seal it, and then
I use Dixie Belle top coat to glue my paper, and I use Dixie Belle top coat to seal it. The same thing. You don't have to spend money to buy too many things. It's enough.
And then Olga asks, what will be the next step? Wax?
So now the next step will be to dust this.
Oh, really? I would never have guessed that. You have to dust after you sand.
Yes, you have to dust this, you have to take everything out.
Also, Anita says, ładny ten papier, świetnie wygląda w połączeniu z niebieskim. For all of you who don't speak Polish, she says it's pretty paper and it goes well with it ties well with the blue.
Okay, so you can sit.
I'm sorry guys, we're trying different camera angles today. So if you don't like this as much as normal.
But can you hear us good this time?
Yeah, can you hear us okay? I know that's been an issue in the past.
Oh, did you guys notice any difference between this one and this one? Did you see the crazy pink colors you voted for last week?
Oh, hold on. I gotta lower the camera for that. For that boy. You all voted last Saturday night to pick our special preview color.
3, 2, 1. Ba-bam!
One for a bright yellow.
I have to fix those drawers, but
Oh, and she put a special little.
yeah, I put the little because those
They were
pieces
kind of
had
damaged.
extremely damaged. They were really bad, really dirty. So I sanded them, and then I decided to put the wallpaper inside.
And Ananta says we don't hear you well. You know, we're gonna try next week to have a microphone to see if that helps. Cause I don't know if it's our Wi-Fi, but I think having a mic will help with the hearing issue.
Yeah, we have mic because you guys know that I do weddings as well. So I use my mic for my wedding ceremony. So I have it. You just have to try it. So I have 4 waxes.
You just had another person join. Małgorzata. She says that, well, Renata says, Ciocia Ligia says she hears you perfectly. Renata says that it's like delayed, the volume, so I don't know. Okay, Olga says she hears you well. I think it might be your internet then, Renata. I think you're the only one this time. But we're still going to try a microphone next week to see if it helps with the, just to make sure we don't have problems and you guys can hear everything okay.
Okay, so we have 4 waxes here. They are different Dixie Belle and Annie Sloan. I mix them, I really do all the time. Clear wax, black wax, white wax, and something that we call Orange Grove.
Orange Grove. It's not a wax, it's Big Mama's butter.
It is Big Mama's butter, but I like to, when I wax, I like to use this because it's a error remover wax for me. So basically, if I put too much of black or white or something that is not easy, especially black or brown, it's not that easy to remove, I actually use Big Mama to remove the excess of black wax.
I don't know if that's what I don't think that's what it's advertised for, but that's what she does.
That's what I do. So first thing, we're gonna wax this whole piece truthfully. Always use white first. Always use white first. For me, it's a must. Again, every artist have their own theories about it. Some people don't use clear wax. Some people don't use wax at all. I love wax again, and I use clear wax first. Why? Because it doesn't hurt.
Wait, you use clear or white first?
It's clear.
Okay.
I use clear wax first. Why? Because the first layer of the furniture is covered with the clear wax, and then I don't have to worry about putting black wax or brown wax or white wax because the area is already waxed and is smooth, and the next color will go easy on it. So this piece is small, so it's not gonna take us so much time, but
Oh, Sagan just joined.
hi, Sagan. Did you do any stones this week? You have anything to show us? How is California those days?
And also, who else just joined? Shonda.
Hi, Shonda.
Let me zoom in a little bit on you.
Okay, so we have a little bit of wax here, after here. So now the next step, and I've showed you that already, but I want to tell you again. I know, Lydia, I'm not supposed to look back, but I don't like mess, and I don't like too much mess around me. That's why I put everything behind.
She says, no recent art and beautiful weather here. We were just talking about this with someone from Arizona where it's 72 degrees, but it's cold here. We had a lot of snow, and we're getting more snow tomorrow.
Okay, so the clear wax is on. You don't have to remove any excess. Normally, if this was the only coat, you would wax it and then you would remove the excess of the wax with the clean cloth. But we don't need to do that right now. We're just gonna put black wax. And remember what I showed you, what I was told by my friend Mark. Take the excess of black, remove it, and start playing with it. Julia, can you show them what this is? I don't know.
Let me, oops, sorry. Yes.
Can you see what's happening? For now, we're only going to put black wax, and then we do the white when we're done with everything. We're gonna come back and we're gonna do the white. A little bit too much here. So the black wax is mostly for dimension. We're gonna highlight with the white wax.
With the white wax, for example, like, you know, I'm not a painter, but when I've used it a little bit on my little projects that I've done and stuff, I always had a problem with like buildup, and it like gets stuck in like corners and like.
I don't think you used, when you were doing it, we did not use a good quality waxes then. No, we used something over the counter, something we bought on the internet that had
or I think at Michael's or something.
Michael's, yeah. So I think what you have to
But
do
can you
that-
like accidentally, you can overwax something,
Yeah,
right?
but that's why you have a clean rag to remove it. That's what I said. You just put it over and then you remove the excess right away. And that's it. This is still wax on it. Because I'm not like taking everything off. I'm just removing the excess. I don't know if you guys can see the colors, but the color is changing rapidly with the wax. I can't wait to show you what this is gonna look when we put wax on.
I still see a little bit of the peeling on the,
Yeah, I saw it too.
see right there? I don't know if you guys can see that.
Yep. Might still peel when we put. Gotta wait and make sure nothing is peeling off. That's why I don't like to sell my pieces right away. I like to have them at home for a little bit to make sure that everything is perfect.
We've had a couple instances of selling stuff before the paint has even cured, and I always get so nervous when it's being shipped out because it's like, you never know. It's still fresh.
Yeah, we don't know what's gonna happen. But it happened with one piece that it got literally, I finished it the same day I posted it and it got sold 20 minutes later. And I'm like,
Thankfully, that one was in New Jersey, so we could just deliver it ourselves.
I don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, I didn't have to worry
And the
about.
girl who bought it understood that she's really not supposed to play with it yet for another couple of weeks to make sure that everything is nice and dry. So I'm not doing anything here because this is going to be sanded and we're going to be putting that orange,
Yellow.
yellow.
Olga says beautiful.
It really is. But I like the dimension. I really like what the clear wax is doing here. And I like to put, it's like sort of like unfinished for me when I don't use highlighting waxes.
You can kind of see it. I don't know if you guys see it, but like the piece in the back that's finished, that little pop of yellow, I love it. And I feel like when you see it without it, because you're getting a glimpse of both, like I feel like it adds so much more depth to it. I don't know. That's what I think.
It's supposed to look like it's a little bit dirty in time. Not dirty, but the dust accumulated in those cracks. I have 2 different brushes for black. I have 3 different brushes, but today, because of this, I'm gonna use
The smaller one?
And that one smaller one. And I like to highlight those edges here. See? You see the difference between this and let's say here?
Oh, yeah. That's visible for sure.
Can you see that, guys? But it's hardly any wax on it. Because I put wax on and then I remove it on the cardboard. Thank you, Mark, again.
Someone named K Vomit just started following you on Instagram. Nice username. I mean, thank you for the follow.
I really like this. I wish we had room. I love all my pieces though. I wish we
Our
had
house is basically a storage unit. And mind you, we also have a storage unit that is filled with unpainted and also painted, but some unpainted. We had someone new join, Dariusz Fyodoruk.
Hello. Oh my god, it is so hot in here.
It is really hot. If you guys, okay, you don't know what our setup is here. So we have LED lights up top installed. And then we have this massive light here. And then we have this other massive light here so that it's a little bright for you guys. And I still feel like it gets dark when I'm trying to point out some stuff on the camera, but it gets really toasty in here. Which is saying something because this room is always cold.
So I highlight that piece with aubergine, so you can already have the darker highlights here, but this black is adding more dimension. I can like highlight the edges and the crevices here. But not too much. If anything, let me show you actually. It's a good idea to show you. If I make a mistake, this is the mama's butter. I take some of that mama's butter, put it here, and everything, can you show them? And everything is removed.
Oh, shoot. Yeah.
You see the difference?
Yeah.
So that's why I love it. Plus, it smells amazing.
Oh my god, it smells so good. Which one is that? Is that the...
Orange Grove.
Our Orange Grove? It literally smells like you're in like an OJ factory. It smells like fresh squeezed oranges. It smells amazing.
So we have a contract now with mint paper. So Julia put all of them on the website. So they come in 2 different sizes, in inches and in centimeters, for those who like centimeters. So I was thinking that maybe we could next week start to do the piece from scratch and use one of the men's decoupage paper. Maybe I could inspire you to to do something at home with the paper, because it's just amazing. Michelle, when she came up with that, she actually used arts. She has Gustav Klimt, she has French Impressionist, she has Baroque paintings on the paper. One of those pieces that I did with a girl reading a book in a library, that's one of her pieces.
If you remember the green dresser from like 2 weeks ago that we posted about.
Gold mirror.
And then if you also recall the woman with the face on the rounded like cabinet, those 2 were both
By Michelle.
By Michelle.
So how is your Saturday? What you guys gonna do after we're done today? Anybody is inviting us to dinner? Anybody from New Jersey?
I'm kind of hungry.
I had real estate school today. I had hours and hours of real estate school, and I fell asleep. And then I got kicked out of this from the Zoom meeting.
I don't think you got kicked out of the Zoom meeting.
I don't know.
I think it ended.
It was so many hours. It started 10 in the morning. So after we finish with the black wax, we're gonna go to the other piece, and I'm gonna show you how you put the top coat, because there is a whole secret to it, a whole technique of doing it, and then we can come back to this piece and put white wax on it. And then, of course, I didn't put the clear wax. And then, of course, I have to do the inside with the yellow. But we cannot finish the top today because the wax has to be super dry. I would say at least 48 hours for the wax. At least, I would even say 3 days for the wax to dry before I put a top coat on it. Really don't have to do that. Normally I don't do that, but since this is a paper here, I'm gonna use Gator Hide. And like 3 coats at least of Gator Hide.
And this is like a nightstand. You don't know what people are gonna like put on it and like. Yeah.
I think they're kind of big for nightstands.
But they are. That's what they were originally. I mean, they can be anything.
They could be in the living room by the.
They totally could.
Living room furniture.
But I know there are nightstands because the armoire matches it, and the
We have a bed frame.
And we have a bed frame, which I broke. Did I tell you I broke it?
No. What happened to it?
When I went to go pick up the little bench, we had a little delivery in Jersey, in Hamilton yesterday. And I had to go pick up this little bench we had from storage. And of course it was behind everything, and I didn't want to move all the furniture I honestly couldn't do it all by myself anyway if I tried. But this, you know, it's like the very ornate, like the other one. Mm-hmm. And the top was like chipped anyway, like part of it was cracked. We were gonna have to glue it or like fix it somehow.
I'm gonna have to do it.
Yes. You. And it like completely just broke off the whole top chunk, but it's fixable. It's definitely fixable.
By the way, Julia doesn't like me to sing for you guys. I wanted to sing you a Polish song when we first came on, and she wouldn't let me. Because she thinks she has a better voice than me.
I don't.
She does. She really does. She has an amazing voice. I wish she could sing. Oh, Julia had an audition.
No, you're not supposed to say for what. That's a secret.
Julia had an audition for a secret soap opera, or
it's not a soap opera. But it is on network television.
It is on network television.
So let's cross our fingers.
You guys keep her in your thoughts, because, you know, it helps. Okay. So I like this. This is too much, right? No, I actually like that. But if I wanted to remove it, this is a good example. Not that I wanted to remove it, but I can show you. It would just go off right there. Well, actually, this is not wax. This is a aubergine. You just get
highlighted with the wax.
With the wax, yeah.
So you put more.
But I like it like that.
You're like, fuck it, let me just put a bunch more on there.
Yeah.
So, once the waxing is done, what then? Oh, thank you, Renata.
Now we're gonna go to the other piece, and we're gonna wait for this to dry a little bit so we can put white wax on it. But I think it looks really good already. What do you guys think? So nobody's doing anything tonight? Can we come over for some wine and singing? Yes, no? Nobody?
No volunteers.
California? Can we fly to California?
That'd be nice.
Arizona? Can we fly to Arizona? No?
Okay.
You guys.
So
You know what? We are adventurous people. We love adventure. Okay, Julia, you can get up now. Because
Magda says, sure, come over. All right, let's go to
let's
Chicago.
go to Chicago.
She's waiting.
Okay. So this is dry. This I waxed about 5 days ago. Dixie Belle has this little sponge that they tell us to use, and I do.
Oops.
It has to be a damp sponge, and I did this purposely to show you that I'm actually getting rid of all the water, but the sponge is damp. I like to pour, I don't like, well, they made it so the sponge fits directly into the container. I don't like to do it because I don't like to contaminate my my wax. I think it's too much. I'm just going to put one coat for now. Just take a little bit of that, and we go in one motion, one motion. One motion. Normally I would just put around here, but I don't want to do that. I just want to cover.
I honestly can't even tell where you've put it down. Like,
Well, it's wet,
I know
you
it's
know?
wet. It's just like so hard to see.
I'm just
I
putting
can't
a
even
little
see.
bit.
No, I mean, I can't even see it like in person.
We don't want to wet this paper too much. So that's all I'm doing. And now we're going to let it dry.
And this is going to waterproof it.
Yeah. And we're going to go back to our... We're going to go back to working on this.
Mike says, very cool. It is pretty cool, I must say.
Anybody wants it? Or, is anybody working on any projects right now? Anybody's working on a project right now? You guys want to show us?
So what are we doing on the top here?
On the top, we're gonna leave. We're gonna put another coat, wax, which I'm probably gonna use white. I don't know yet.
On the top?
I don't know. I'm gonna put clear, then I'm gonna put black, and then we're gonna do white all around. I'd let this dry just a little bit. And I can show you. Let this dry.
I'm sorry, that's my finger, guys.
And my husband is coughing, but he's doing way better. He had 3rd-degree burns from the radiation, so we had to stop the treatment for a little bit.
But he should, next week should be the last, this week, right? Should be the last week, hopefully, of radiation.
Hopefully, I don't know. Now I'm gonna just remove the excess of that. Because I just want a little bit of it. Just to make this looking old. Patina. I love patina. Alright. So let's go to a white wax now. This needs to dry. We can put another coat tomorrow over wax, but it has to dry a few days before we can put a top coat. So I want to show you. Hope you're gonna see it. How we're putting the white wax, and I'm gonna be generous with it. See, don't be scared of that.
That's a lot of wire. That's a lot of wax.
I'm gonna massage it in. And tomorrow, when it's dry, we're gonna use that big brush.
And polish the heck out of it.
Yeah, polish. We're gonna have a little bit residue left, but that's okay because tomorrow the polish is gonna take care of it. But also wax is a very good protective medium for our furniture. It's always good to re-wax, at least with the clear coat. So if you guys buy those furniture from artists, always try to buy a good wax, possibly from that same line of the paint that was used. I talk about that in my last blog. Okay, so that's what we have, and now we have the brush. I don't know where it is. Put it somewhere.
Which brush?
A big one. And then I'm gonna just brush it really good tomorrow. But today you're not gonna see the difference because it has to cure a little bit. It has to dry a little bit. So now let's go to that part. I wanna put some of the wax here and highlight the edges. Just put it like that generously. And then I'm gonna take a clean, not the one that I used before, clean one. I want to actually keep it like that. I want to leave that highlight in. Julia, do you see it closer?
Yeah, it looks like there's residue, basically.
Actually really cute with this kind of furniture. Just a little bit in some spots. Don't go crazy with that. But also don't be afraid of using it. I'm gonna wipe it off. Just use some of it. The black is already here. It's not going anywhere. Black is very, very hard to clean. I would have to put my strength into it with this mama's butter to get rid of it. It just leaves a little bit of it here. Like right in here.
Oh, let me get lower.
Just gives a dimension and a character to it. You guys want to see those decoupage paper? I'm going to go back to it. I got to take a breather. But we have them. So many different kinds. We have them all on the website. But there are famous impressionists. There are modern things. Cubism, another modern piece. They come in two different. This is Gustav Klimt, and this I don't know what it is, but they all like ring a bell somewhere. I'm sure that I always, that is something famous here. They're really beautiful. Another Klimt. There are floral pieces. There are black and white animal pieces. Zebras, horses. This paper is so much easier. Another Monet, and another Monet, and this, I don't know what it is. But we have them all. So I opened one of them to show you the size of it. This is the bigger size. The other one is half of it. See the difference? This is the rice paper. This one is like cardboard, literally. And this is rice paper.
So that's easier to work
size.
with, you think?
This is what I'm thinking I'm going to work with. I have a piece that I'm sort of matching this rice paper to. And I'm thinking about perhaps maybe we could work on it together. I don't know. Or maybe we work on would you bend moldings next week. So I have so many ideas I want to show you. But this is really cool. And it's not difficult. You can apply this everywhere. You can apply it on the countertops, in your kitchen, on the kitchen table. You can apply it on a chair. You can apply it on a wall. You can apply it on trays and on vases. And you have another idea. You guys like Pottery Barn, expensive Pottery Barn. So I kind of figure out how we could do some household items look like they straight from Pottery Barn store at the mall. If you guys want to learn anything like that, we could do that. So let me know. Any questions? Anybody there? You guys don't like to talk to me. You want to sing for me? Where is my brush?
Which one? Oh.
Yeah, this one. So I'm just gonna go like that, but not too much at the time. I don't like to do that because I gotta make sure that I clean it. It dries really pretty fast, so just like to leave a little bit here. So
Olga says she loves your work.
thank you, Ola. So you really don't need that much paint when you do 2 nightstands like that. You need 1 medium-sized can and then 2 small. Really, like when you applying a second, a third, and a fourth color with water, you're really using a trace of paint. A trace, very, very little. Tomorrow I'm gonna be brushing it, so even less white will be visible, but I just want a little bit left, a little bit of wax left here. Just like sort of like accidental use. Do you guys think that you could do this at home? Or you have an idea maybe what would you like me to do for you? What kind of what kind of furniture or something somebody has at home that you would like me to guide and how to fix it, how to paint it maybe? Julia is already sleepy.
I'm sorry, I
I
didn't sleep very well last
Any
night.
recommendation for a good movie tonight?
Well, a new Zendaya movie came out. It's like a drama of some sort. Last night.
We can watch that.
I have no clue what it's about, but I heard that there was no like assistant director on set. Like they had very limited like crew. Like there was no makeup people, no hair. They all did everything themselves because of COVID and stuff.
So many people lose their job because actors can do everything by themselves.
If I was on set, I would not be able to make myself look pretty enough to go on camera.
Can you come closer with the camera here and just show them just this little part here? Just a little bit of white.
Well, give me 2 seconds.
You can do that all with paint too. There's techniques of water distressing that can you can layer a few colors and leave, things like that. But I think waxing is way easier, and then you have a way more control of what you're leaving inside.
Which, by the way, guys, I know it looks kind of dark on camera, but it's much bluer than you're seeing, I think.
Yeah, I actually very much liking that.
So when you wax, that's it until it dries?
Yeah, I have to
well, until it dries.
Yeah, we have to. I already put
liners inside. And
I
these were I don't know if you guys can see, they're textured.
So I put like diluted water with yellow. I sprayed on top of it.
Because they were plain white.
They were plain white, yeah, plain white. So I cut it, I glue it here, and I put water with yellow paint inside.
Mike Powers is stunning, very talented. Thank you, Mike.
Thanks, Mike.
Oh,
I can do
no one can see your
theme for you, Mike. If you want
shoot, sorry.
So we're gonna paint this yellow. We're gonna paint this yellow, and we're gonna paint this yellow, and we're gonna have the yellow peek through the cabinet. But I also have to fix this part here. Everything is broken. Like this is very heavy, so this one actually doesn't fall, but all of them are super heavy and they're falling down. So that's another thing for my husband to fix. I didn't put it right. Gotta make sure when the customer gets this that it's nice and smooth and it goes smoothly inside. I don't want anybody to complain saying, oh, you charged me money and you didn't fix the drawers. No. most of the furniture come damaged. I don't understand people. A lot of people are really nasty and they comment horrible things to me. Not only to me, to a lot of furniture artists, that we destroying the culture, that we're destroying furniture. Nobody would want to use this, have it at home.
Oh, it was so
the
ugly.
way it was gross. It was chipped. It was dirty. It was like liquid stuck glue inside. There was no way to scrape it off. I had to sand and made even more damage. Then I had to fill it with the fillers and scrape it again and paint it and clean it again and again. And the drawers are missing, the sliders inside. The one leg was crooked, and it's just so much work. And all these people who say that we artists destroy pieces, that instead of giving them new life, they are all wrong.
You've gotten some that it's like, oh, this was a beautiful piece of hardwood before, and I'm like, no, it wasn't, because I love bare unpainted furniture.
Well, we have them at home too. We
Yeah.
have unpainted furniture at home. But if something
sometimes
is in a good condition, you want to treasure it the way it is. You just put castor oil over it, a few times a year, and it's perfect. But some pieces you cannot salvage. You have to repurpose them or redo them, and they get new life, but they become pieces of art. So I don't know. You can see this just a little bit. And here again, we're putting lots of it to lighten that. You have to be very careful with the Brussels, because if this dry with the wax, it's impossible to rip it off. So that would be definitely too much. But when it dries, we're gonna polish it really nice. So Julia will post it tomorrow on our website. And
What am I posting tomorrow?
those pieces for
Oh,
sale.
they're gonna be done till tomorrow.
Yeah. What they done? You
still gotta paint.
I have to paint inside, so maybe Monday.
Maybe not. I think it's a little premature. What if
Yeah.
we have another sold in 20 minutes?
Yeah. Well, that is very nice if somebody buys something really quick.
Oh, we just got another person join. Hi, Carol, here from Illinois. Hi, Carol.
Hi, Carol.
Thank you for joining us.
So we good? So tell me, guys, what do you want to do next week? Next Saturday? Are you going to be here? Do you want me to work on the decoupaging, or maybe a mirror, or decoupaging new piece, or you want to do the woodju band? We didn't do much. We didn't do any woodju band yet.
No,
right?
we haven't. You have not done
So
what
maybe
you
that's what we should do, because we have them for sale now. So I can show you what you can do with plain furniture. We can, there are some IKEA pieces, 70s, 60s pieces. They are completely plain, destroyed, and you want to add the character to them. You can add woodju bands on them and paint it over.
We got a request for a mirror.
Oh, we can do a mirror too, either next week or 2 weeks from now. So let me think what I'm gonna come up with, and I think this is good for now. Julia, you wanna just put your camera through around?
She's making me move around like crazy. I'm kidding.
See this? I really like this.
And then the finished one for reference again. Love that yellow.
Yeah, so now imagine them two in a living room together. 2 girls and their mama. 2 girls and their mama. Okay, guys, thank you so much. I cannot say join me. I cannot say any of
You
those
literally
words.
said, I can't say join me. He says join
I
me.
cannot say any of those words. Just be here next week for me. I really, really appreciate it. I'm having great time.
Oh, Carol Ann says she loves the yellow. Carol says she loves the yellow. So I love the yellow. We voted last week.
Some
It was
people said pink, some people
It was
said
between
blue.
pink and yellow, but we did pink last time, so we went with yellow.
This is the difference. You know, I could do one pink, one yellow, but I do
No.
both the same color. Nothing would happen to it. So this is polished. This is not polished yet. This is smoother looking, I think. I mean, at least in my eyes.
It is. I think
don't
you
know
can
if
tell a
see
little
that on
bit.
the camera, but that this is a little
Even
smoother
the
looking.
colors look slightly different because of the polish.
Yeah.
So, alrighty. Thank you guys for
You guys so very
watching
much
with
for
us.
being with us.
We appreciate
Till next
you.
time.
Till next time. Bye.
Bye.